Hi, Javell. This video is made for you and for your family to help answer some questions that have come along with being new at Carmen Trails and also just with all the new things that e-learning has offered. I am Mr. Hogan. If we were at school, I would be your math teacher. You would have me for our first switch, but you've got me in this little box here online. Mr. Schultz would be your homeroom teacher, but I am helping him out by contacting you directly and showing you a little bit about how you can access some of the materials that you need on the computer. So the first thing that I'm going to go over with you is something that you are already a part of, but I want to teach into it for you, okay? So I'm going to switch my screen here. You should see me in the bottom. Right now, I'm in the 4th grade e-learning Google Classroom, okay? And this is the place where you're going to be able to find all of your assignments, which you have been able to do so far. The first thing that I want to show you before we get started with anything else is the math assignment place, okay? You'll probably want a piece of paper and a pencil right now, so if you need to, pause this video and go grab one, or if you've got one, we'll keep on chugging. Everything that I say, too, especially with username and passwords, I will type out in the email that goes along with this video. So, at the bottom, all the way at the bottom of the screen, on the Google Classroom stream page, you'll see the link to IXL. When you click on this website, it will take you right to a page that looks like this. However, you probably won't have any information typed in. I'm going to use your login so that you can see what to expect when the screen pops up. This is your username. It is Javell Holt 388, and your password is math54. Javell Holt 388, and your password is math54. No spaces, no capitals, math54. When you sign in, it'll take you to a page that looks like this, and you're going to get a whole bunch of things popping up. If this comes to you, to save your password, I highly recommend to click Save on your password. Okay, that way when we go to IXL every day, you've got it ready to roll. Here's what I want you to do. This information is going to come up. Don't worry about it because I'm assigning things to you anyway. You'll want to click on this math section here. And this math section here should automatically take you to 4th grade math. And if you've seen those assignments that I've posted on YouTube, you'll see that I'm always saying, hey, I want you guys working on A1 or F16. Well, what I mean by that is locate the large capital number here, or capital letter, excuse me, A, and look for what lesson I say, A1. Or if I say F16, scroll down, there is no F16, F15. This will be what we're working on, okay? So you'll navigate the site like that. Make sure you're in 4th grade math. If accidentally you get to the wrong grade level, it's very easy to change back to 4th grade. All these little half bubbles on the side are different grades. You can click, say you're accidentally in 2nd grade math, and you're like, Mr. Hogan, what do I do? Just click on the purple 4th grade, and you're right back where you need to be. This is IXL. You are not expected to work on IXL for more than 15 to 20 minutes. So if you don't finish the assignment within 15 or 20 minutes, don't worry about that 100% score. Worry about the 15 minutes to 20 minutes that you spent practicing, okay? Most math assignments will be here. This, again, is IXL. I'm going to close out of that tab. I'm back on our Google Classroom page, and I'm now still on the Stream section here. I'm going to move over to the Classwork tab that you're familiar with because this is the space that you've been getting the e-learning assignments from. The e-learning assignments are always in here. E-learning assignments this week is April the 27th to April the 30th. We'll go ahead and click in here, and I'll just show you a couple of shortcuts that can make life easier. This, of course, is already huge. It's very zoomed in. If you see where my mouse is here, where it says 100%, I always recommend to kiddos, change that to 75%, a little bit less, and you're able to see more of what the screen has to show, okay? Now, I have been working really hard this week to make sure that every underlined link is available to you. And I know that you and I have had some communication of, hey, Mr. Hogan, I can't see this because I need permission, or hey, this website's blocked. I am working to make all of these links public to you so that there's no issue with that. I apologize that that's happened to you so far. I know it's a bummer. I've been trying to get back to you as soon as I possibly can, but I am working on that. If, for whatever reason, a YouTube video, like Ruby the Copycat here, was an issue for a lot of kids on Monday, if ever a YouTube video says it's blocked, or if it's like you can't see it because it's in an entertainment page, get a parent and have them work with you to YouTube search the same thing. Ruby the Copycat is going to have quite a few different options of people reading that book. So get a parent, get somebody that can tell you yes or no to click on a link, and use their advice to find another source. So if this version of Ruby the Copycat that I have here is blocked, grab a parent, find another version by doing a YouTube search, and watch that version. It's all going to be the same story, okay? This somebody wanted but so chart, when we click on this, it takes us to another page. Your teachers, Mr. Schultz and Mrs. Miller and I, have worked hard to make sure that if you don't have a printer, this is 4th grade wide, if you don't have a printer, you don't have to worry about it, okay? And I mean that as you'll still be doing the work, but don't worry about printing it out. If there's something here that you cannot type on, or if there's something here you cannot print, grab a piece of paper and try to make your own. It doesn't have to be beautiful, it doesn't have to be perfect, but the goal is to just keep you learning and to keep you working, okay? So if there's something that you need to print, fear not. You can always write it on a piece of paper to get the general gist, okay? Let's see. I know that we had issues in our most recent email here with like the tic-tac-toe board. I have since, we've talked, changed this to be a public link, so there should be no issue of you being able to get on here anymore. If you need to zoom in on the page, if things are too small, follow my mouse here where this plus sign is, and you can make the page a little bit bigger to be able to read, okay? So there's that for you. Math, both Wednesday and Thursday of this week, have a worksheet page to go with. I have done 2 things since you and I have talked. The first being granting you permission to see both, okay? The second being making this a public link so that everybody can see it. I'm going to try to get a little bit away from IXL for a little while because I feel like we're spending a lot of time on the computer. So I want us working mostly with paper and pencil because I feel like we're getting a lot of screen time. Again, you do not need to print this page. My instructions inside of my YouTube video clearly tell you that you need to be picking 6 problems to choose, any 6 that you'd like to do, and work on those. The same rule applies of 15 to 20 minutes. If you have worked for 15 to 20 minutes and you have not finished all 6 of your chosen problems, don't worry. You have done the assignment of working for 15 to 20 minutes. That's what I care about. I care about the practice, okay? When you have solved all of your problems on these pages, if you scroll all the way down, I have the answer key here for you as well. If your answers do not match up, go back, maybe rewatch my YouTube lesson, or try the problem again and see where you might have made a mistake. This isn't here for you to blow through or for other classmates to blow through and just look for answers. Answers, frankly, don't matter with this. It's the practice and the skill building, okay? Let's see. The last thing that I wanted to go over with you is very important, and that should make a lot of this stuff easier for you, okay? I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to log myself out of Google because I want you to be able to see what you need to do, okay? Every single student, Carmen Trails, kindergarten to 12th grade, all Parkway wide, every single student has their own email address, okay? It's very important that you get all set up with this email address so that a lot of this stuff is easier for you, like these links that aren't working because they're designed to go through your Parkway email. I'm going to give you your email here. I'm going to do it for you actually in your in the email that comes along with it. But here's what's important. In order to get yourself set up with email, you'll need to click sign in, and it'll probably open up you a page that looks something like, well, not my information, but something that looks like this, okay? Parkway Technology Help Desk is going to give you both your email and your password. Write this down, save it to the computer, okay? Because this is going to be the easiest way for you to get all set up. You'll need that email to be set up for success, okay? Right now you're doing a fabulous job using the other email, but I want to make life even easier for you. In the email that I'm sending you, I'm going to attach the help desk's phone number and their email address for whichever way you'd like to go about it. Just give them a call, write them an email and say, hey, my name's Javell Holt. I'm a fourth grader at Carmen Trails Elementary School. I need to reset my Google account password. I need to reset my Google account password. They'll send you a new one and you'll get started that way. Okay? Write it down and save it. I sure hope that this this video finds you well and that you're able to learn from this and also get the things that you need. I'm so sorry that this has been a stressful situation for you and your family to get you up. I know how it feels to need to get started on something and for your computer to say the silly you need access or you need permission to access this file. There's nothing more frustrating. So, if you have questions, contact me. I'm your math teacher. You can contact Mr. Schultz. That's your homeroom teacher. That would be your regular classroom teacher for anything else that you need. Okay? But keep in mind, this is new for all of us. You're doing a great job. Even just the emails that you've sent me shows me that you have a dedication to your learning and that you care about the work that we do at school. Okay? I can't wait to meet you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, contact me or Mr. Schultz with any questions.